Hello, everyone, and welcome to Naturally Monstrous, a 5e D&D live-action play show taking place in the world of Eberron, specifically in Droam, where the monsters live, or so the rest of Corvair says. But this adventure should hopefully show, with our group of 6 adventurers here, that these races are not as monstrous as they may seem. We'll start off our episode near Droam University in a small 2-story house, kind of unkempt. Doesn't seem like it gets a ton of maintenance. But there's a small little kobold family lives here, a grandfather and his college-age granddaughter, I should say. But we'll cut to her room. It's typical college room. Lots of peace signs up on the wall, some typical hippie-like clothes in the closet, some civil rights half-done posters laying here and there, and laying in bed is a small kobold with a giant wolf wrapped around her. Ginny, please describe your character.
Hey guys, my name is Ginny and I'm playing Zen. Zen is a 3'8" cute little kobold. She is a light green on her body and a darker green around her upper body. She is wearing a violet little pendant with a cute little pink tube top and a cute little pink skirt. She is an activist and she has a companion, which is Claymont, and he is a blue ice wolf.
Okay. And then we cut, you would think we would cut to the other bedroom, but we cut to the front yard where, like I said, it's very unkempt in the front yard. The grass isn't completely cut. Some of the bushes need trimmed. And in the bushes, there's a pair of blades sticking out. Gus, go ahead and describe your character.
My name's Gus. Herman is a 100-year-old kobold. He has a tendency to always have a drink in one hand, food in the other, and a cigar in his mouth while he's awake. He naps an awful lot. He's wearing pretty simple clothes, and if he ever wakes up, his eyeballs are prosthetic. They're both robotic. So yeah, that's Herman.
But yeah, it's a typical Saturday morning. So there's no college classes today for Zen. You both eventually make your way to the kitchen. Zen might have to go in the front yard and grab her grandpa and have Claymont drag him in or whatever. But you both get to the kitchen and you sit down for a nice morning breakfast.
Grandpa, were you outside again? Just like you always are, drunk in the bushes?
He slides off of Claymont and climbs up on a stool. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're always doing this all the time, every night. Like every night I come home and I don't see you inside, and then I wake up and then I see you outside stuck in the bushes or dragging your feet. But it's not normal. Like, it's not something that people do. Or
I mean, I've slept there long enough now. Seems normal to me.
I know, but us kobolds, we have to. I don't know. I feel like we should hold ourselves to at least a good standard. I mean, you're always drunk. What are people in the town gonna say?
I mean, I don't act any different when I'm drunk and when I'm not. So.
Okay.
Sure, it matters.
Anyways, are you making me breakfast this morning or not?
Oh, I have to do that now? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you need?
You're the one that pays the bills here. You're the one that's supposed to be my guardian. So you should be making my breakfast.
You're in college. Make me breakfast.
I'm in college, exactly. I'm trying to figure out my life and get myself together. So
I'm the old one. Okay.
Yeah, the old one that if you can be drunk in the bushes, then you can definitely be making me some breakfast. I mean, come on.
Okay. He gets up and just heads over to start cooking.
Thank you. So what are your plans for the day, besides being drunk?
I don't know. What day is it?
I tell you this every day. This is why we keep a calendar, so you understand what day it is, and you still never look at it. It's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes, January 13th, Wednesday.
I don't have plans that I know
Okay.
of. I don't think.
Okay. Well, there's this party I want to go to tonight. So I was just seeing if you were busy, so I could get out and do some things. But, we can always hang out during the daytime. There's this little fair going on we could go to. But at night, just to let you know, I'm just going to, slyly slide it in there. There's this party that I promised people I would go to. So I'm kind of going to go to that. Cool? Okay, good. Okay, sweet.
I mean, Clement's going with you, right?
Of course. I take him everywhere. When you don't need him, that is.
Then you're fine. Yeah, just make sure he still stops and picks me up. We'll be good.
Okay. Sounds good. So are you going to make my breakfast now?
Yeah, he starts cooking.
Thanks, Grandpa. She pats him on the back. You're okay sometimes.
Sure.
I love you.
And with
Maybe.
that, we'll cut to our next duo as these two argue over what day it is, even though it's Saturday. But that's what happens when you have a drunk old guy and a drunk college student living together in one house. Next up, we cut down to the busier part of town. A lot of the high-end stuff is here. And one of the most frequent place is a tavern / dance studio that a couple of our adventurers live at. It's also early morning there. And in one of the rooms in the back in the inn, there are two young women fast asleep, a young water genasi and a young triton. Jasmine, introduce your character.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm playing Brooke, a water genasi. That's the word. A water genasi who's about 5 foot tall. She's got blue skin, kind of a ombre of blue colors in her hair. Very wispy, slightly built figure, and is wearing lots of bright colors that may or may not go well. Who really knows? Yeah, that's Brooke.
Okay, and Selomit, your character.
Hello, my name is going to be Larimar. Larimar is a very vibrant trident. She's larger than life. She has her skin color is like an aqua blue. Her eyes are yellow. Her hair is rose gold, and she has different accessories of seashells and sea stars, and she always likes to be adorned with a lot of different things, and a lot of different clothes are very, very bright and present.
Okay, but yeah, you guys wake up for the day. You head out to the front of the tavern where you eat breakfast in the morning. You see Madam Tin, the old drow lady who runs the nightlight, the tavern that you stay in. She pretty much is like a second mother to you guys at this point. You guys been living here for a while. She pretty much takes care of you, even though you guys don't dance for the theater or anything. So you grab a seat and she comes up to you. Oh, hello, you two. How are you this morning?
Good. How are you, Madam Tin?
Well, hello, ma'am.
Just cleaning up from the night before. Some of the dancers came in this morning to help out.
Good show last night?
Today? Yeah, it was actually a pretty good turnout. Seemed there was a couple orc tribes visiting from outside the city, so we got a good bit of business.
Yeah, it seemed crowded. I couldn't see very well because of the lights, and I was just playing my instrument, so I didn't quite notice how many people there were, but it sounded like it was really crowded.
Yeah, it got pretty rowdy last night. We had a couple of Mayna's forces here to kind of keep the order a little bit, but all in all, went pretty well. We brought in a decent sum. Yes. You guys have any big plans today?
I don't know. Lottie, do we have any big plans today?
I don't know, but there's always adventure.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. I'm excited.
Let's go out and see what finds us.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Well, you two just be careful. You know how the city gets, especially if two young girls like yourselves.
We know how to take care of each other.
Yeah,
I'm sure you do.
it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So what can I grab you guys to eat?
I don't know. Just throw there a couple of bread, some fruits. You want some eggs?
Sure. Whatever. Yeah, the things Lottie just said. That sounds good.
Yeah. And then something to drink, so we'll be able, like, just to like carry on with us, like where we go. Do you have like a something that we can just pack one to go eat here and then take some for the road?
Yeah, I can make you something quick. We have some coffee running in the back. I can make you as well. Let me just grab
Okay.
that. She runs off to the back. Spends probably like 10 minutes back there getting your food together and brings it back to your table. She made you like a couple of like breakfast sandwiches with like eggs and bacon and hash browns, just like all in like a sandwich. And then she got you little to-go cups of coffee. Like, there you go,
Nice.
girls. Do try to eat. Don't try to just rush off and get into trouble now. Make sure you
Okay.
eat all your food.
Okay. Lottie, I'm not Lottie. I'm Brooke. Brooke eats very quickly. She's excited.
Ooh, my
The two
instruments.
of you need coffee.
Right. She's gonna start making sure that she has everything in her backpack together. Her instruments are there. That's very important. And then she has all of her little nicks and knacks that she always carries with her.
Yeah, Madam Tin definitely looks a little concerned giving you guys coffee, especially after you like inhale your food excitedly. But she just sighs and pats the both of you on the shoulder and walks off for the day. But with that,
Bye.
we will cut over to the more seedy part of town. In a little less frequented tavern called the Black Rat Tavern, where above this tavern lives a pair of Simic hybrids. One passed out on the couch, got home from the doctor office late, didn't make it to the bedroom, probably still wearing his medical clothes. John, go ahead and describe your character.
So my name is John. I am playing a 6'4" Simic hybrid. For his doctor's coat, it's like kind of a purple coat with one of the pockets is actually a bag of holding. With being a Simic hybrid, he is scaly all over and actually has webbed toes.
Okay. And then further down the hall in one of the actual bedrooms is another Simic hybrid in bed, fast asleep, with an owl just sitting beside him, poking at his head, trying to wake him up. Seems like the owl's hungry. David, go ahead and describe your character.
So I'm David. So I'm playing Hawk, another Simic hybrid. I'm only 5 foot tall and generally kind of give off Triton-y vibes, blue skin, kind of a webbed thing going on strangely under his armpits. And I guess fingers and toes and stuff. But very piratey garb, tricorner hat, reds and blacks, and a nice cape with like some concentric circle designs. And yes, that would be the owl familiar Polly knocking on the head.
No, but eventually, Polly gets you awake. You stumble out into the living area and you see the good doctor, like normal, passed on the couch. Probably got in like 3 or 4 hours ago. But it's Saturday, so nothing really in plans for the day.
Right. Well, with him out, I'll start brewing some coffee and heating up some tins of beans, I guess. I feel like we probably don't have great food, but enough food.
Coffee.
Yeah, after you start cooking that, doctor probably wakes up after a little bit smelling that like normal.
Coffee.
Just set up probably a stolen tankard from some other bar on the table next to him, full of black coffee.
And I'm just gonna start just kind of feeling for where I heard the noise and just seeing if I find it. And doing the I'm not gonna get up till I have to get this cup.
Give me a dexterity save.
Wow, this is the way we start this.
This is the way we start this.
First roll of the dice.
Can I give him the help action?
Does
To your left.
coffee on his head.
First roll of the game, see if you get your coffee.
Oh, wow. That's not doing good for me. A big old 8.
Yeah, you find it, but the back of your hand kind of smacks it off the table, and coffee spills everywhere on the
My
floor.
mage hand catch
And
the coffee.
give me a dexterity save reaction to see if you can catch it.
Okay, that's gonna be a 17.
Yeah, that'll do it. It's like just about to hit the ground, like where it's about to spill out, and then your mage hand like stops it like that and stops the liquid from coming out. I think it's probably a practice tradition at this time, at this point in the morning for you.
At this point, I just floated into his hand.
See, I had it.
Yep, sure did. All right. So what do you want? We got beans, beans, beans. Oh, corn. Some bread.
Do you have coffee beans? More coffee beans.
I'll make another pot.
Breakfast of choice.
So do you know how much time we have left on the last rent payment? Should I go get us some rent?
That would probably be the best idea. That's kind of a big deal. Let's not.
Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do today then.
Yeah, you do your little quick hand thing.
Can do. And I'll leave an open can of tint or can of beans on the table next to him and start getting my gear ready.
I'm going to slowly sit up and be like, oh.
Yep, but as you're getting prepared for the day, as the doctor is slowly waking up, and as the other four of you are getting ready to head out for the day as well, you hear a loud harpy screech draw through the city. You've all lived here long enough to know that the harpies here kind of are the announce system. Sometimes they do some brief news updates, but this signal is like a mandatory must listen signal. Goes on for about a few minutes, and then you hear everyone report to the Coliseum. Big event, all attendance is necessary.
Well, now I know where I'm getting the rent money. All right.
Ooh, did you hear that, Brooke?
I did. How often do these happen? This is
told
exciting.
you, always adventure finds you.
This is so exciting. Has this ever happened to you before?
Sure.
Okay. I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, sure. Well, it happened now, so that counts.
See, Zen, there was a reason I didn't have plans today.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like we got to go there. So you were right, Grandpa, for not making no plans. For once, I look up to you.
I always know what's going on.
Starting to think that's true. I mean, you have taught me a lot. You are the reason I am who I am, an activist. So thank you for that.
Okay.
Looks like we got to take Claymont with us too.
Did say everyone.
Yep. And Claymont's always getting us out of trouble, especially you.
Oh,
It also makes a good place to sleep.
Very true. I'm
Claymont
excited.
Claymont just rolls his eyes at you, sitting next to the table, his tongue out.
Oh, Claymont. I'm excited to see what's going on. I mean, this is going to be a huge event. It could be something really good, actually.
Being as old as I am, do they do these things for good events, or am I expecting bad?
It's kind of a mix of both. Whether they just want to bring the city together for a morale booster, but on the extreme opposite on the end, they also do this for executions because the sisters kind of rule by force. That's how they took over these lands. They had to fight for a while and pretty much show their dominance. So it could go one of two ways, but it's been probably at least a year and a half since the last one of these they called. So
Yeah, could be good, could be bad. We'll see. Either way, we'll probably end up going to the bar afterwards. So I'm good.
So you're good either way, pretty much.
Yeah.
And if it is something bad, I can always, you know me, I'm always, if it's something that I have to protest for or something I could help somebody, I'm always happy to help. So I can fight there.
Yeah, I don't know how you always managed to find a sign when you weren't carrying one before you got someplace, but somehow there one is.
I always
Slogan and
have
all.
my ways. I always have my ways. As she pulls out a sign in back of her. See, I came prepared.
I mean, it's less impressive when we're in our house and that corner over there is just a pile of them. But
Very
when we're
true.
out and about and you don't have any with you that I've seen, and all of a sudden you do, that is quite impressive.
Thank you. That's just who I am. Always got to be ready. I'm always fighting for something. You know me.
Yep.
On the way out, I just grab a pack of crackers for Polly.
Polly will appreciate that.
Polly wants a cracker.
Yeah.
So you guys all start making your way to the center of town where a giant coliseum is held. They have some sporting events here, some gladiator fights occasionally. And also this is the only place big enough in town to hold the whole city of the Great Crag, as it's thousands and thousands of creatures and monsters and people who live here. So you all start to file in and find a seat. And surprisingly enough, the six of you wind up in the same row, sitting next to each other as you wait. You see the different races starting to gather. Down on the pedestal where the sisters usually sit, you see something a little different though. Give me a perception check.
18.
16.
12.
13.
Herman's nodded off.
Okay, so Hulk, you see that the leader, Sora Katra, is not there, surprisingly enough. She's usually the first one at these events, but down there just now is the other two sisters. Maina just seems to be kind of standing in front, pacing back and forth between their thrones. And the other sister, Sora Taraza, is just sitting there, eyes closed, head down. You've probably seen this enough at different events. She seems to be in some type of trance or something. Doesn't seem to be aware. But stepping up in front of the podium as they're not really paying attention, you see Corone Wisethorn, a well-known half-orc who is one of the Katra's Voices people. She's one of the more well-known people in Katra's forces, kind of like almost like a deputy assistant to the throne almost. She has one of the mages nearby come near and cast Thaumaturgy on her, and she speaks out to the crowd. Hello there, everyone. Welcome. I'm sure you're all wondering why I gathered you here today. We just wanted to throw a little celebration on some good news we've received recently. So we're going to have a couple of gladiator fights for your amusement. Our champion, she calls over one of the guard, Druzel, the well-known hobgoblin captain of Maina's forces. He's never lost a fight in the Colosseum. Druzel here is going to put on an exhibition. He is going to be fighting in a 1 versus 10 free-for-all for your guys' amusement. I hope you enjoy. Just sit back and relax. Free refreshments, alcohol, food will be passed around. Just sit back and enjoy. And as she says so, she goes back and sits down. There's a couple seats to the side for like assistants to sit. She sits there, starts writing down notes. The two sisters really don't seem to be paying much attention, at least to Hulk, who noticed that first, and now the rest you would notice as soon as she started talking. But yeah, you guys are free to talk amongst yourselves as you see Druzel start striding out in heavy plate armor, dual scimitars, as a bunch of different monsters start coming out and surrounding him, and he just starts fighting.
Instant free alcohol and food was said.
Yes.
Herman sat up on the wolf. It's like, what? Wait. Okay.
You're right, Lottie. This is so exciting.
This is I need something to he's gonna fight today. He's gonna fight today. Alcohol, please.
I've never seen one of these before. Have any of you guys seen one of these before? Hi, I'm Brooke, by the way.
Oh, hello.
Hi,
Hello.
guys. Nice to meet you. I'm Zen. I was actually going to say that he was looking pretty fine. So
Fine. Those are the words.
yeah. I I've never been to anything like this before. I'm excited. My grandpa's just there drinking, so.
Hey, I was going to call for the alcohol, but she did, so I'm good. I'm just waiting now.
Yeah, I got you, Grandpa. What you want?
Whatever they got.
The vendor comes over. It just seems that they have just typical stuff. They have ale, and then for food, they have their grist sausages that they mass produce. Nothing too fancy here in the arena, but they have different condiments you can put on them. Grist isn't the best, but you guys are all used to it at this point. It's pretty much the main food source here in Droam. You're all used to the taste, but you enjoy it. So.
And Zen pulls out a sign, just like cheering him on. Like she just randomly made a sign with his name on it and a heart, and she's cheering him on now.
Ooh, I want to throw some glitter at his muscles.
So do I.
You see this little.
You folks have enough to drink. It seems like you're pretty thirsty there.
Pull out a sign as big as her. It just says Druzal is dreamy on it, and like very elaborate art. You don't really know how she did in like a minute, but it's there.
I like your sign making, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's cool. Did you just have those? Do you have those all the time?
So it's really strange, but somehow I always manage to have a sign. Yes, if there's any kind of event, I'll just pull one out and I'll always have one prepared and ready to go. I actually am an activist. I love fighting for causes. So today I thought, why not bring one? So
that's really cool. That's fun.
That is pretty fun. That is pretty fun. I can see that.
Thank you.
A minor illusion, a sign that just says, go the other 10 people.
Oh, that's a cool sign too.
Yeah, you guys look out in the arena. There's
a travel maker.
It's a mix of fighters and barbarians out there. There's a herd of centaurs. There's 5 of them there. A couple orcs, 2 ogres, and actually a hill giant are all surrounding this guy. And
I love this place. This
doesn't
is so
seem
exciting.
to be breaking a sweat. He's just dipping and diving, barrel rolling, doing all kinds of crazy stunts, and just having the time of his life. He actually looks like he's smiling for once.
This is so cool, guys.
I know. Who are the people fighting against him? It will be good to see them all fight him at the same time.
I wonder if he could take them all at the same time.
I think he would.
It looks like that's what's happening right now.
Have you ever seen one of these before?
I have. They are really fun.
I haven't. This is my first one, and I've been to a lot of type of events, so this is really cool. Isn't this awesome, Grandpa?
It's better when you're down there. Now, I don't want to.
So you're a fighter, huh, Grandpa? I didn't pick you out to be one.
Yeah, you fight, Grandpa? I didn't know that. Must have been before I was born.
I mean, you live in Droam for 100 years. At some point, you're going to get thrown in an arena for some reason. So.
Interesting. Good to
more
know.
Cigars,
Yeah.
Grandpa?
Thanks.
Yes, here you go. He passes up.
Grandpa always has those.
Whoever else wants them.
I can't hurt my buckle cords. Thank you.
Wouldn't it be so cool, you guys, if we could go down there and fight? I just love that kind of stuff. I thought that'd be cool.
Ooh, if you go, I will make sure that you shine bright.
Ooh, thank you. And also, oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, based on that guy's black eye, I don't think I really would like to go down there.
Yeah, they look pretty strong. I think I like watching.
Yeah.
It is probably better to watch.
You typically walk away with some scars.
Although it does look.
Yes, you do.
But each one of them have a story. I know they
Yeah.
do. Songs written about each one of those scars, the battles they have faced, the enemies they have defeated.
Ooh.
Yeah?
I love your personality.
I know. Isn't Lottie so fun? She's been showing me around.
She is. You're fun too, Brooke.
Oh, thank you.
She's
You're
super
welcome.
cool.
You guys are both super cool. Definitely the type of people I hang out with at my college, so I love it.
Hey, whenever you're not in class, hit us up. We're at the dinner theater down there in the street. If you go down, you go to the left, then you take a right, then you go straight, and then another left, and then a little corner, and then we're there.
Ooh. Do you guys perform?
I sometimes play a little bit here and there, just
She's
nibbling
really
out.
good.
Cool.
She's
That's
really good.
awesome.
You know, a
You're
little
just-
like, cling, cling, you know, my little harp.
That's awesome. No need to be shy. I would love if I could do musical stuff. So that's super cool. I just make a lot of posters. I'm really good at art. Like I can draw anything. And I try to fight for causes. So I always have a poster somehow, but that's basically all I can really do.
I
That's
don't
a really
fight.
cool talent.
Herman looks
Thank you.
super confused while you're talking, trying to figure out what those directions were.
I think she said left after that, right?
And Zen put him on the back of her poster board. Like she
already wrote it. Yeah, exactly. You made, that's the map. You got it. You're good.
You see a very
Thank you.
detailed map on the back of that sign. Like little blots where the buildings are and everything. You guys are like, okay.
Might not be very good at fighting for causes, but I know how to sing a song about them.
See, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to come down to the dinner theater place and see you guys sing and play.
Yes, come on over. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, the color and the flair and the music and the costumes. You're gonna love it.
Ooh, that sounds cool. We should
Yes.
all go sometime.
And your grandpa's gonna love it. It's just flowing booze.
You get a lot
Yes.
of crowds there.
Sold.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some nights it's so crowded in there you can't
Mhm.
even move.
Yes.
Wow.
Neat.
Do you want to
That
come? Do you
sounds
want to
so
come watch?
cool.
Do you want to come watch Latimar sing? She's really good.
Maybe we can do it tonight. We
Ooh.
can talk
You
or
can always
maybe.
move. You just climb up and walk on people's heads.
He's not wrong.
I've never tried that before. Is that normal here?
Depends.
I don't know about normal, but easy.
It's frowned upon.
Oh, okay.
Jeez, Grandpa, you and your
They can
ideas.
frown all they want as long as I get to the drinks.
I mean, probably they won't say nothing to Grandpa because they'll be like, "Oh, it's Grandpa. Sorry."
Yeah,
Right.
Grandpa gets away with a lot
Grandpa, you want to
just for being Grandpa.
Benefits of being old.
Ooh, you guys are doing a drink off? That sounds exciting.
Oh, okay,
Come on,
Brick.
Grandpa. Come on.
Come on, Grandpa, you should do
wanna
it.
make me
You know
drink
you
for
love
a
the drink.
contest?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure. Are you buying? Because if you're buying, yes.
Depends. If you win, I'll buy. If you lose, then well, not buying.
Come on,
know
Grandpa,
what?
what do you say?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go.
Yay!
Maybe
You
I
guys
don't
are
need to
great.
pick
Okay,
up.
Justin, make up a drinking contest. Let's go.
Okay, but as you guys are planning your night of drinking, you finally see the sisters halt. Maina looks back to the divination hag, who seems to be kind of snapping out of it a little bit now. Taraz is like slowly blinking, looking around. She looks somewhere in the crowd and smiles for a brief second, and then just sits back and starts to enjoy the show. At this point, it's just the hill giant up left. He's dropped all the other 9. He doesn't even look winded yet. You see the giant try to punch him. He dodges. The giant's hand gets stuck in the ground. He runs up the arm and stabs the giant through the neck. And the fight is over. He stands
Oh.
victorious once again.
Again!
Change the sign to go Drizzle.
See, now
Yeah,
you
and-
came to our side.
As you look down, Drizzle didn't just beat them, they're all dead. So you think this might have been both a celebration and maybe an execution. But yeah, they're being dragged out at the moment.
Oh my gosh.
Corone's test back up. I was like, I hope you all had fun today. The sisters here thank you for your participation. Katra obviously sends her regards. She had some business in the city hall that she couldn't quite leave, but she sends her love to her many loyal subjects here as she looks out to the crowd. Let's give one last cheer to Drizzle, though, our reigning champion of Droam.
Drizzle!
Drizzle!
So drizzle.
Drizzle bows. He's like back to just like stone face as soon as the fight ended.
Do
he
we
cleaned-
know that these people died, or do I think
Yeah, do
they're
we
just
know?
on they're
think
just
at-
unconscious?
I think at this point you are all probably pretty desensitized to how the government works in Droam.
Got it.
They're very diverse. They're very open, and they're trying to develop. At the same time, they still are pretty hard on crime and hard on keeping their rule intact. With these races that live here, you have to rule by force sometimes. It's just a necessary thing here. But yeah, your Coliseum event ends, and it looks like you're all heading back to the nightlight with Brooke and Larimar.
On the way out, while we're in that crowd, can I grab a coin purse or two?
Yeah, give me a perception first to see if you can find a mark.
That would be a 23.
Okay, give me that sleight of hand.
Good job. That's amazing.
And that would be a 26.
Yeah, you guys had pretty decent seats.
Wow.
So as you're filing out, you walk past kind of like the noble section, and you are so practiced this time, you just stumble into one of them. And
Terribly sorry, my lord.
Bounce off, and you have a coin purse with 200 gold pieces in it.
Dip.
Got rent this month.
Yeah.
You guys
I handed off to the doctor to put in the
You were
bag.
about 150 short on your rent, so that covers your rent, and then you have a little bit left over for the bar tonight.
Sick.
They're winning.
The rest of you give me perceptions to see if you even notice this little exchange.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you if we noticed it or not.
Ginny, you can have advantage because of Claymont, Lily, right next
okay.
to you.
16.
You want me to roll as well?
13.
I got an 8.
Got a 10 with a pass.
You got an 8 with advantage.
No,
So
without advantage.
You roll twice.
Yeah, so roll
that's right,
again.
That's right. Ooh, I got a 22 because I got 14 and 8.
Yeah, Zen, you definitely see this happen. No one else is paying attention, but you see
beat
it
my
happen.
26?
Well,
No.
you weren't necessarily being stealthy. You were just sliding the hand in from him, so the rest of us had to be paying attention. But
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care.
But
And Zen's feeling a little like off about what happened earlier at the Coliseum because she is one to like not want to see people die. It's kind of what she fights for. So she's torn on if she should really be celebrating at the moment in her own mind.
Yep. Well, at the very least, then we'll have plenty of alcohol to get it off of her mind for at least tonight. You
Sounds
guys
good.
make it back to the nightlight. Seems like they're starting to set up. The Coliseum event took pretty long. 1-on-10 fight lasted pretty decent amount of time. You guys got there at noon. It's probably about like 4 or 5 in the afternoon now. You walk in and Madam Tin is setting up for the night. She's like, "Oh, girls, you made new friends. Well, hello, everyone. I am Madam Tin. Welcome to my establishment. Are you guys here for the show tonight?"
Yes, Mama, we brought them all here so they can enjoy the wonderful and lavish shows that you always put forward.
Well, great to have all of you.
Where's the bar?
So
Yeah, Grandpa wants the bar.
She laughed. Bar is right over there. It is 1 silver a piece for the show.
You're not going to give them the family discount, friends and family discount?
He points at Jenny on his way to the bar. He points at Zen on the way to the bar. And says, "She's got it." Keeps going.
Go ahead.
Me?
And,
Grandpa, I've been paying for your drinks for forever now.
Larimar, roll me.
This is the last time.
Persuasion? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
do this, Herman.
23.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh well, I guess they are your friends, and I do want
Yeah.
repeat customers. You guys, yeah. Tonight, food and drinks are on me. Enjoy the show. Have fun."
Hey.
Nice. I also made signs for the show as well. To
She
cheer
looks
everybody on.
at she looks over at Herman, who's probably already has a drink by now. Drinks are on me within reason. We'll open a tab and we'll say you get to a certain point, then you start paying. But
I'm
enjoy the
only
show.
2.5 feet tall. There's only so much I can hold. We're good.
Looks like about 4 gallons.
And Grandpa may be drinking a lot, but I did make signs for the show, and he's gonna have me pay. So do you think you could just let it slide, no matter how much Grandpa drinks? Because Grandpa could probably outdrink everybody in this bar. So, and I don't want to have to pay for all that. I'm just a college student trying to survive and live
Oh.
life.
We'll
You
see how the
might have
night
to
goes.
carry
We'll
me
see
home.
how well we do. But yeah, just enjoy the show for now. We have some few dance routines, couple performers, and then I'm sure you know Larimar here is our main event tonight.
I know. I'm so excited to see her sing.
Do you need any backing music? That's a no. Okay.
Oh,
I
you
think
play
they caught the
something?
question.
Give me an hour and I can play pretty much anything.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Oh, well, the show is not going to start like right now. I probably need to go and get my costume and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah,
What are you
so-
gonna be wearing, Larimar?
This is my favorite outfit. And if you see it, like I made it tailored just for me. And the fabric, they painted it and they form it in a way that they look like seaweeds. And they just remind me of underwater, my home. And they have little shells and everything in it. And it's so beautiful. It was custom made for one of my performances. So
That's
what I'm gonna.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's
It's
very pretty.
green and it has a golden and yellow. It's beautiful.
Ooh, I love that. Are you gonna be singing too, Brooke?
Oh no, I don't sing. But if you ever I know you make your signs really fast, but if you ever want help making signs, I'm actually pretty good at writing things and
Oh, that's so
doing nice
cool.
handwriting.
Ooh, you can help me make more signs for tonight.
Okay, sounds like fun.
Yes. We're gonna make you awesome signs, Larimar. We're gonna make you amazing things. Me and Brooke.
Yeah, but you guys have about a couple hours till the show starts. Larimar, you do know where the costume department is. You're allowed to use it when it's time for you to perform, so you are free to go back there and peruse. I'm assuming the three guys are at the bar.
I guess I'm actually going and
I know
finding an
Herman is,
instrument.
so.
Yeah, he's gonna help
They have a
Larimar.
bunch of instruments up on stage that the madam tell you that you're free to use if you're going to accompany Larimar on stage.
Okay.
And what all can you play?
Yes. I'm really good at picking things up.
Nice. That's awesome.
So what backing music do you want? Like what instrument?
Larima's already gone.
Oh.
Well, let's see.
Yes,
She
Matt.
likes sometimes she likes violins, sometimes she likes flutes, sometimes she likes
Do I
drums.
see a bagpipe?
You do see
Oh,
a
that would
bagpipe.
be fun.
From the bar, hollered over his shoulder, you hear one-man band.
I can only
Bagpipes
do
would
one
be
at a
really
time.
exciting. I don't think I've seen anybody play
You
one of
see
those
an
before.
older, orc gentleman
That
up
sounds
there
really
just
cool.
kind of working on the bagpipe, making sure it's all tuned up. So he's doing all the other instruments as well. But yeah, you see
Okay,
a
well.
pretty
I've never
pristine
heard her.
condition bagpipe up there.
I've
Okay.
never heard her sing with a bagpipe before. You should do the bagpipe. That sounds like fun.
Okie doke. And I'll just kind of sit at a table seemingly alone, just talking to myself as the goats talk into my ear and switch my proficiency over to bagpipes.
Good.
So-
None of
so
you are
fingers
around, I
on the
believe. The
holes.
two of you are the ones that are drinking. But yeah, there's just little, barely visible, pirate ghosts just kind of hovering around his head as they just whisper in his ear for a few minutes, for about, what is it, an hour to do it or something?
Yeah, it's a short rest.
Yeah, so yeah, just for an hour. Seems to be just lost in thought, but only to his eyes. There's just little phantoms just hovering around his head for an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if we could see them. I wasn't sure.
I don't think they're visible. Not sure.
I don't think they're
I think it's
technically
just
phantoms,
flavor.
So
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think they're technically really there. It's more that he can just pick up
Echoes of those who have died cling to you.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he sees spirits of fallen pirate crew from his days on the sea. They just kind of help him out here and then.
And I think we're busy making signs anyway, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys have taken over 3 tables, throw them together in the corner, and just have a bunch of the fabrics from the back, and then her art set that she has with her at all times.
Yeah, I just brought this big bag and I just pour it on the table and show Brooke. It has all this different kind of art supplies in it.
Oh, nice.
I got a little bit of everything here. Some glitter.
I see that. That's so cool.
Thanks, Brooke.
Herman, what's your drink of choice?
yes,
My kind of drinking.
at the moment he has whatever was on tap when he walked up to the bar. But yeah,
I'm going right for the hard liquor.
get the whole night. So he doesn't quite want to be passed out on the wolves too quickly. So he's taking his time.
The wolf carry something larger.
No, that's my bed. You sleep elsewhere.
But yeah, you guys drink for a little bit. They start bringing over enough alcohol, and I'm gonna need both of you two to make your con save.
Um,
9.
with the modifier, it's an 8.
So it's a pretty even game. You're both doing pretty horribly. They give you the bartender, like, seeing that you're probably don't drink a lot, just goes straight to the hard stuff, knowing that you guys are drinking for free. So she gives you L. She slips some whiskey in there though that you're not completely ready for. And you down it pretty fast, and you definitely feel it because you haven't eaten anything yet. So you're already feeling a little tipsy, the both of you.
I'd say this was a dinner theater, so where's the dinner? We need the dinner part, I think.
Yeah, the young Aragonazi waitress comes up. Oh, what do you guys want for dinner?
What do you have for dinner?
We have a little bit of everything. We do have general grist options, patties, burgers, sausage, but we also have some fish and some just normal fries and stuff like that as well.
Anything that's not grist.
If it's fried, I'll take it.
Sounds good. How about a couple of things of fried fish and fries? Does that work for you guys?
Good.
Perfect.
Sure. She looks at your guys' already drinks and is like, "Oh, yeah, I'm sure the greasy food will help." She chuckles to herself a little bit. She comes back out with, like, it's not just a plate; it's like one of those dinner platters that are like that big, and just sets it between the two of you, with like your guys' fish on each end and just a big pile of fries in the middle for you two. There you go. That should keep you busy. Do you guys want another drink?
Yes.
That's a silly question.
Nope, she puts the same drink out. You guys noticed the whiskey this time because obviously you definitely felt it go down. But I don't think either of you care to say anything. It's free whiskey. How is Larimar doing back in the costume department?
Okay, do you have my special necklace? I'm finding, I don't see it. Do you know where it is? Like, okay, I have some friends outside and I kind of told them I was going to do a really good job and I'm kind of like pressured right now. Where's
You see the costume designer back there, a young changeling female named Jess. She's in her actual default changeling form because Joanne, they don't really shift unless they need to.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, honey, calm down. You've done this a million times by now. It will be okay.
I know, but I kind of feel like it's okay when doing it with strangers. I don't care. They don't know me, but I just met them and I kind of vibe with them a little bit. So I'm like a little, feel a little bit, that thing you get, that bubbly water inside. I don't know, maybe because I'm a Triton, I don't know.
It'll be okay. Just take some deep breaths. You always kill it. The crowd loves you. There's a reason you made event the few times that you do perform each week. It'll be fine. Now come over here. We got your rack of outfits. If you don't like anything here, we got plenty more options we can do. Maybe a nice blue to complement your skin or something.
Okay. Yeah, but I need that necklace though. The necklace is important.
The necklace.
Okay.
You see her like reach out and mage hand a box near to her. She's like, "Oh, here you go, honey." And she starts pulling out, like, the box like goes through her elbow, like she puts her whole arm into it, and you just see her like jingle around for a little bit, and she pulls out the necklace, your sea necklace that you usually wear on your performances. Here you go, honey. Nice and safe.
Okay, I can breathe now. It's just,
Give me an Arcana.
Okay. Arcana. Let me see what is 12.
You don't have anything. You put the necklace on. You feel the general calm that you do when you wear it. For some reason, whenever you wear this necklace, it just makes you feel so at peace when you're about to perform.
Did I ever told you the story of this necklace?
No, I don't think you did.
Well, back home under the sea, this was this beautiful siren. She was deadly, but she was beautiful. And she had this necklace on her, right? And I was able to free her because she was strapped, and nobody was able to be able to free her. And I don't know how, but that's when I discovered the magic within me, that it was more powerful when I was playing my instruments. And when I was able to break her, all of her bounds and chuckles, as a gift, she gave me this necklace. It's blessed by her, so I called it the necklace of the siren.
Oh, that's so beautiful, honey. Give me a performance with advantage. Let's see how much your story moved her.
Oh, boo. Same one, same roll.
Okay, so what'd you get?
It's not bad. It's 15.
Yeah, 15's not bad. You're not doing anything super important. You're just telling a story to your friend. She's like, yeah, honey, that's You see like a little tear come down. That's so beautiful.
I know, it was like she was able to be free and just keep on doing her song to captivate everybody under the sea. It was a magical moment.
Well, I'm sure she'd be very proud of who she gave her necklace to. You just go out there and kill like you normally do. The costume's not going to matter. They're all just going to be listening to your beautiful voice, honey.
And she goes and keeps on like putting on her makeup and putting all her stuff on. Now more calm and more collected. Since she had
just sits behind you as you're like putting your makeup on, starts doing your hair, just trying to like keep soothing you, just trying to like getting you all done up and calm and relaxed. The rest of you out in the front, you start to see people come in. You recognize some of the people from the Coliseum just like in passing. You saw some of the faces going past you. It seems like it's filling up pretty well. You do recognize some tribal markings. You see some people that live around the city but not in it. There's some goblin tribe people, some fellow kobolds, some orcs, some ogres. Those kind of bar fills up pretty fast. There's a decent amount to maneuver, but not much. The Madam Tin directs you guys to the front as you are our special guest. And they'll bring drinks to you at the table. She says to the two that are still in the middle of their drinking contest. Let's do another con save at this point. See how the drinking contest is going.
I need to roll better. That's what I need to do. I got a 6.
I got a 22.
Roll
Okay,
different dice.
so once the food goes in, the good doctor is okay. He kind of stays like just a little tipsy, but he soaks in enough of that greasy food to not really go further than that. Herman is wobbling a little bit. You kind of see that he's popped out one spectral arm just to stay kind of walking at this point. It's just like
he's got
spectral.
He's got his cane.
Yeah, he has his cane out. There we go. He has his cane out. He's just kind of barely holding on to the cane, but he's still up at this point. He's definitely feeling it though. It seemed like you ate a little bit more of the food than he did, Doctor.
I'm just a little
Herman's
taller
just
than him.
shaking his head as he makes faces, and he goes, "I told them no grist. This was supposed to be fish. What is this?"
Grease is good. Grease is good.
Grease is good. Grist is not.
Yeah, you looked. The fish was fried fish, but they do coat it in grist a little bit just to make it a little heartier. Has like a grist bread on it. Grist bread and grist oil. Yeah, you taste that like sour, pungent taste on the fish a little bit, but happens.
Doctor's like, yeah. It's food.
Don't need to add lemon.
But yeah, you guys gather up front. How'd the sign come out? Let's why don't you give me a painter's tool roll, Zen, with advantage. I think
like
your
that.
painter's tool.
I think
Let me see, you're proficient, so it should be a +6. I don't think I have it on your sheet there for you.
No. It's
So
not.
just add 6 to your roll.
Okay. I roll horrible.
You do have advantage.
You get to roll twice.
You get to roll twice.
I got a 4 though.
Did you roll twice?
No, I just rolled the first one so far.
Roll one more.
An 11. Oh, that's not bad.
So 11 plus 6, 17?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, it comes out pretty nice.
We made a bunch of them too. So
Yeah, there's a bunch. It's very fine calligraphy that Brooke drew up with her skills, and then you kind of just took your markers and your paint and stuff and just blew it up.
And glitter.
Make it very vibrant, and then just doused glitter on top of it.
Because I know I heard Larimar loves glitter, so that's why we added it.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks very vibrant. And then you even have, you did all these signs for Larimar, and then there's just like one little one, and it says, oh, and Halt too.
No, we were going to make more than that for Hawk.
It's fine. I'm just killing time here. That's fine.
Okay. Brooke, you're really good at
Hawk,
this.
you go over and
Thanks.
you go backstage with the rest of the performers. They give you the bad pipe you can start practicing on and stuff. He tunes it up for you. It's the older Orc gentleman named... 1 second. His name is Avod, and he just kind of watch you through, make sure you know what you're doing, make sure you know how to handle that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, you put this here, is you squeeze this little bag thing, and you put the reed in your mouth.
Yep, and then you cover these holes with your fingers.
You make noise.
Yep. You got
Sound
it.
bad, I take bad pipes.
Fair.
He pats you on the shoulder really hard and then walks off.
So what was it again, guys? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, at this point, I would say Larimar comes backstage and sees you with the rest of the performers.
Hello, guys. Are you ready?
Sure, my first time on stage.
What are you gonna play?
Whatever you're playing. Just backing.
Okay, I'm just gonna play my harp. And what are you gonna play? What instrument?
Oh, bagpipe. Sorry, I thought you meant like what song? Gotcha.
No.
Yeah, I'm holding a bagpipe.
How did those sound? I haven't heard those noises. Interesting.
Give me a performance.
All right. That is what is my performance? 14.
It's somewhat music. It doesn't sound horrible.
I'm not going for the melody.
Either.
I'm just going to be backing for you.
Okay. Great.
It'll be fine.
Yes.
You see some of the dancers nearby kind of giggling at you. Some of the dancers here kind of get jealous of the relationship you and Brooke have with the madam, so they're not adverse to poking fun at anything that happens.
So we are new in the tavern, and we're getting like special treatment and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're being here for a minute.
You see a troupe of Eladrins called the Four Seasons, where it's one of each Eladrin type's very famous dance troupe here in the city. They were the former main event before you moved in, so they really don't like you and Brooke at all, and they're just laughing at Hawk that he's accompanied, because he's not in costume. He's still in his pirate gear, like full on pirate gear. At this moment though, Jess comes through and he's like, oh no, honey, no.
Take him backstage, please.
He just grabs Hawk by the ear.
Yes,
and
take care of
him.
him. Take
Back
him
into the costume department.
Yes.
But don't that stays on. Ow.
No, we got you. We have a better pirate hat here. She pulls out like a one that matches your skin, maybe like a little darker green, blue, with sequins on it. She puts on your head. She puts like a nice little vest that's open to show off your chest a little bit for the crowd. She gets some baby oil and lathers you up a little bit.
What are you doing?
And then she gives you a like a very fine tartan like type skirt, like man skirt, to match the bad pipes.
A kilt?
Yeah, a kilt. There you go.
You know why they're called kilts, right?
No.
You call them anything else, you'll get killed.
Doesn't get much.
Dad joke.
Did anyone else see the dad joke come flying through the room there?
Dad
Yeah,
joke.
just
Love
smacked
dad
me-
jokes.
smacked me right in the face.
Dad jokes are the best.
Yeah, but Jess gets you all done up. She'd even did you on those little like flannel like banners over your vest. Gets you all ready up and takes you up to the front and gives you back to Larimar. There you go. That's much better, honey. You match now.
Okay.
You look great.
Yes.
It's a bit flashy,
That's
but
so much better. So much better. I know. You got an excellent eye.
Thank you.
I know.
Oh.
It's not the first
So it's a
project
little,
I've had to take on.
a little ragged and stuff. So that looks
Yeah,
great now.
Yeah, it was a little bit of work, but he looks fabulous. It should be fine. It
Yes.
should be fine. She looks a little
Amazing.
nervous at this guy, like, because she knows your reputation. She's like, and then she sees he has a bagpipe. She's like, okay. She's usually playing a harvest, more like classical type siren-y songs, and he's out there full bagpipe bass in the background. Yeah. Okay, but let me know if you need anything else. Ava is right there by the door like normal. She points to the orc guy who's like the sound guy / bodyguard / everything for the back behind the stage people.
Stage manager.
Yeah, stage manager. There you go. He's like a stage manager bouncer at this point. It's like, if you need anything, just knock on the door, honey. I'll be out front. She walks back out. She grabs a seat nearby where the rest of you guys are sitting, and we'll come back to you guys.
I
Right. Go ahead.
I look at Brooke and I'm just like, look at all the people that are here. Does Laura ever get nervous when she performs?
Oh no, she's totally fine. You know, she doesn't mind the audiences at all. She's just like, it's like she enjoys it. You know, she's never
Wow.
bothered by the crowd. She just in a few minutes she's gonna come out and she's gonna play her harp and she might do some songs and everybody's gonna go absolutely wild. They love her here so much. She's so talented.
Wow, that's amazing. It's kind of like I'm friends with a celebrity now. Then
Oh yeah, that's right. That is kind of like that, isn't it? I never thought about it like that.
yeah, you're kind of one too, though, because everybody knows who you both are.
I don't think they know who I am. No. I cheer her on and I like sometimes I help her get ready, but usually I cheer her on.
That's awesome. You're a good friend to her.
Aw, thanks. She's
You're
a good friend
welcome.
to me too. She like shows me around the city and like just tells me things that I didn't know.
Have you been here a long time, Brooke, or are you new to the city? Newer.
Fairly new, yeah.
Nice. Where are you originally from?
Ah,
Am I
that's a
around?
long story.
Am I around to this
No,
part?
you and
No, you're
Hawk are
backstage.
backstage. You'll be
Okay,
backstage
cool,
till you
cool.
go on.
Let
Yeah,
me
we're
read
just-
myself.
It's just Brooke, Zen, the doctor, and Herman in Claymont.
Yeah, and me and Brooke are just like finishing our signs up, so we're kind of just chatting.
Yeah, that's kind of a long story. Around.
Nice. Well, that's cool.
How about you?
Yeah, so I've typically lived with my grandpa my whole life. I tease him a lot, but he's actually a really good grandpa. He's always been there for me when my, well, that's a little bit about my family life. It's hard to go into, but I'm just glad he's always been there for me. And, you know, I also go to college around here too, so.
Really? How fun.
Yeah, it's really cool. Me and my friends are part of like all these activist groups and we kind of like fight for different causes. Because especially like being a kobold, we're not treated very fairly. So I've always wanted to fight for like the underdogs like me. So
That's really nice. That sounds like fun. I bet you do a lot of exciting stuff.
thanks. Oh yeah, I do. Sometimes we go out drinking too. I think I get my drinking from Grandpa. I've always liked drinking.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you heard me, Grandpa.
Yeah, he's definitely
he-
accidentally slipped you some alcohol a few times growing up.
Herman leans over to Claymont at some point during this conversation and says, "Please remember what she just said there and repeat it to her when you can, just to remind her. Thank you."
He growls and nods at you.
And I can't hear what they're saying, but I kind of look over like, what's Grandpa up to now when he's talking to Claymont?
Yeah, you look over, you just see Claymont eating the grist fish off of Herman's plate at this point.
I'm on, Grandpa. Another one.
Yeah.
The waiter brings over another drink as soon as the doctor says that. Here you guys go. Just don't keep. How's the game going? You guys doing pretty well still? Need more food?
Maintaining.
Okay. Well, here you go. She puts down two more drinks in front of you and heads back to the counter. She's definitely very busy at the moment now. You see her using a lot of like air magic to kind of move drinks around, collect money. She seems pretty decent air genasi sorceress. So
Herman's taken out some dry rations that he knows what they are and is eating those instead, and has shoved the fish in front of Claymont.
And I'm gonna yell over to Herman real quick. Grandpa, I'm gonna yell over to him. Grandpa, you didn't spend too much money buying food, did you? Because you know I'm paying for that.
I'm eating my rations. Your dog ordered the food.
I don't believe that. I think you didn't like it and gave it to the Claymont.
Holly swoops down and grabs a fish.
Oh no! Oh,
paying.
Grandpa. He's paying?
I'm not losing this. I'm not losing this.
I mean, if you're willing to pay, though, even if you do win, you're more than welcome to.
We never agreed on an end, so, you know.
Yeah.
I can take a nap in the middle as far as I'm
Why
concerned.
don't you guys give me another con save?
That's a little better.
Dirty 20.
Good 14.
Okay,
Poor
Switch
Gus.
your dice.
Yes,
14,
he needs
yeah,
to
you
switch to a
definitely
die.
feel it a little bit more. Not as bad as the last one. You're starting to maintain a little bit. Doctor's still just rolling. Doesn't seem to be hitting him too much. Maybe it's all the chemicals he plays with all the time. Maybe he just ate a lot of food. Who knows? But he's not feeling it, really.
Okay, Brooke.
Herman wobbles a little and goes, "I'll be right back." And he just climbs on top of Claymont, lays down, and just...
I win.
Yeah, you sure do.
Then at this point, I just kind of just
Automat-
slam the head down, just like, okay.
Yeah, Claymont's used to this. He just drops down on the ground and just lays there and like huffs out loud. Just rolls his eyes, looks up at Zen.
Okay, Brooke. You tell me that do you know how to play? Where have you played before?
Hawk.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh, my name's Hawk.
Hawk.
Nice to meet you.
Hawk,
Brooke.
sorry. Brooke, it's
It's all good.
it's before the performance.
Oh, it's all good. I don't think we've
Yeah.
actually like exchanged names technically.
Didn't
we?
Okay, well, Latimer? Hawk?
Yep.
Perfect. I got it now.
Yeah, I used to play a squeeze box on a ship, but I've just gotten good at picking up instruments.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's have a little practice round just to see if you can keep on beat.
Okay.
Don't we roll?
Hawk could give me another performance, this time with advantage.
Okay. Nice. That one is a 22.
Yeah, sounds a lot better. The bass is actually like from the bagpipes actually bumping like on tune with your song, and it actually makes it sound a little bit better.
Yeah, you're giving it like a beat. I like it. I like it. Got a little bass to it.
And I cast minor illusion to give myself backing bagpipes.
Yeah, it looks like you have a little couple like dudes on your like behind you, like just within your like field of vision behind you. Just also playing bagpipes, like a little trio of people now.
That's
So,
perfect. Yeah.
Not bad for my first time, I think.
No. That was actually really good. And did you always travel in ships?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Grew up at a port town, but then sister went off and did the whole cargo thing, and I decided to do the get rich quick thing and didn't manage to get rich quick.
Don't we all? Well, let me tell you, you could say that I was also around the sea area. You know, you could say that. And
Are
I
you a
also
Triton?
yes.
That'd do it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I considered the world my home, especially if there's some water around. And I also hop in a few ships here and there just to try new things, see new places, discover new lands, adventure.
Right on. I'm pretty much stuck on the one ship, but
Oh,
that ship no
really?
longer
Just
exists.
one? Where's the fun in that? You can meet new pirates, you can meet new cruise ships, new captains, new people that you can play to and they can dance to your tune. It's really cool.
I mean, we encountered plenty of other ships.
Oh, well, there you go. It's kind of the same, right?
Yes. For the purposes of this conversation, yes.
Well, great. Well, there you go. We have so much in common.
Roll me a deception, Hawk.
Ooh, so that's an 11.
Oh,
And,
no. Insight check.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if she actively is trying to insight check him. She's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, but with his bad roll, give me one anyway.
Oh, no. 18.
If it helps,
you
I also
definitely
have a bad
tell-
reputation, so she might not want to bring it up.
Yeah, you definitely connect pirate, and then you think about it for a second, and you see his face, and you're like, oh.
So 18 plus 3 is 21.
Yeah, you definitely know what he meant.
It's like, oh, yeah. Well, some of the ships that I boarded, they kind of did some of the things that you used to do. So I've seen that.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah.
At this
I've
point,
definitely given up my life of crime.
Oh, yeah? Well, some of my old friends didn't, but they were fun.
I mean, that's why I'm picking up bagpipe now.
Oh, good, good. Hey, whatever fancies your boat.
Thank you.
At this point, Ava's like, okay, everyone back. First performance up. He actually grabs this like half elf, looks like a half elf of the Drow variety kid, and like drags him to the front of the stage and plops him there. Your turn, go dance. And he goes back to the door over by the side. The kid dances for a while. After he goes, you see a couple more performances. You see the 4 Ladrons who use a variety of elemental magic in their performance. Crowd oohs and ahs at that. And then last up, but not least at all, is Larimar. And Jess comes out to the stage. She's like, thank you guys all for being here tonight. We will end the night, of course, with our main event, Larimar, the Siren of the Sea. And she looks back.
A minor illusion the word hawk in her ear.
Oh, and the fabulous Hawk. And then she like bows, walks off, and then this curtain opens.
Woo!
I'll just follow along with her. I'd like to give the help action actually, if possible.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
I'm gonna have Zen like be like cheering her on, and I assume Brooke is too. We're just like cheering as the curtain opens, like
Yeah.
woo!
And
You start running through your set. You usually do about 3 songs in the night. At this point, a lot of people are drunk, but still a lot of people that stay just specifically to listen to you. So go ahead and give me a performance check with advantage as Hawk is helping, I guess.
I druid craft like little gusts of wind to like make her hair and her skirts flow and billow nicely, and maybe druid craft a couple of like I don't know, flowers or something that matches her attire to like little accents.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll add a +2 to that. So whatever she rolls.
I love that.
All right. So it was a 25 plus 2 is
So-
27.
Yeah, the crowd is like going nuts. Like they're singing along. That some like half the crowd knows your song and they like know the lyrics. They're
Do want to
clapping
sing a
on
little
beat.
part of it though.
They're bouncing around, dancing. Even Herman wakes up at this point, probably hearing the music. Like it's pretty loud. Claymont's even dancing a little bit. Probably what woke Herman up.
Yeah, he's still
Everyone's
laying there. He
scared to do
just
it.
turned his head towards the stage.
Nice.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
sing like the last little
Yes.
piece of the song, and that's like when the show is over. So the last phrase before she actually made this part is specifically for tonight and the people that they met. So this is like the little part in the song that she's gonna be. You can count on me like water Genesee. I'll be there.
Woo!
And I know when I need it, I can count on you like kobolds are cool. You'll be there.
Hear that, Grandpa?
Because that's what friends are all supposed to do. Ooh, ooh, and then over.
Yeah, the crowd just starts cheering. Some of them had like little lighters out.
I
Very
did too.
steampunkish looking lighters. Some of them just had their finger up with flames like this.
Druid
Going back
crafted
and
little
forth.
lights.
Yeah, they're all getting really into it. And at the end of your performance, they all cheer. Even like Even some of the females in the crowd are looking at the bagpipe player, very impressed with the performance. But yeah, they all have a fun time. The madam starts pushing. Madam motions to Ava to start, collecting the people to kick out of the bar at this point that are passed out. And the comes down to 6 of you. She's like, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Seems like some of you have been drinking. Do you guys need a room to stay? It's on the house. No problem. We have plenty of room.
Yeah, I think that some of them kind of need a place to stay.
Yeah, I mean, Grandpa's used to being drunk, but I'd be happy to stay here with our new friend.
Welcome to. I can probably throw a bed in the room with the other girls if you want there, Zen.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Would that be okay with you guys?
Oh, it'll be like Lottie Bar. Yeah, those what you told me about those.
Yes, slumber parties.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna go find my regular clothes.
One.
But we need
They're back there in the pile.
I think that we need a seashell, like one of those big seashells, so we can call officially for the slumber party. It's never the same without the making of the call of the slumber party. I'm gonna try and find that seashell.
Try to find one. That's true. Can Claymont, actually, I was going to ask if Claymont could join us, but Claymont probably want to be with Grandpa. He'll probably be his bed for the night.
The Claymont. Let's see. Let's the global. He looks at the madam, takes the key in his mouth, walks down the hall, and dumps Herman in the room and walks back to you.
Good boy, Claymont.
He just sits up and is like,
good job, Claymont.
Scrunchy's all over.
Oh, he absolutely loves that. He just falls a putty on you and starts licking you in the face with his big. He's a pretty big wolf. He's probably like 6 feet, nose to tail, and like 3 feet tall. So he gets your whole face on that one leg.
He hovers over me because I'm just 3'8". So.
Did you hear "Thanks for the ride" from down the hall?
Go to sleep, Grandpa.
She passes out 2 more keys to the doctor and Hawk, and then she leaves you in the hands of Brooke and Larimer for your slumber party. But you guys spend a nice, fun night together.
Girls' night.
And
yes,
overnight,
we're gonna have fun.
I need all of you in the morning to make me a con save.
Uh-oh.
19 that time.
So I rolled a 10, but I'm going to do Flash of Genius to make it 14.
Okay.
I got 8.
6.
Oh, you got close to me. I
Okay,
got 8.
so who rolled over a 15?
A 6.
Okay.
Oh, you got 6 too? So...
You 2 are fine. The rest of you.
Oh no.
That's so many of us.
Oh no.
Take 6 points of fire damage. As on your hand appears a off-white dragon tattoo that just burns its way into your skin.
On all of our hands?
All 6 of you.
What is this, you guys?
You guys have this?
Is that part of a slumber party?
Yeah,
Did we do something weird last night?
I don't know.
I did,
I
but
don't
think I
remember
was that drunk.
either.
I'm so confused, guys.
Hey, you're a doctor, right? Do you know what this is?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
go to the
do
guys'
you?
room.
Brand, I did this in college a few times.
Wait, what?
Did what in college?
Nothing. Branding, maybe. No reason.
I go
Okay.
find Hawk. Hawk, you know many things about many different, stuff that pirates do. Do you know what this is?
Do I know what this is?
Give me history checks. See if you guys recognize this. It's gonna be with disadvantage though.
A disadvantage?
Disadvantage history checks.
Okay.
So that's a dirty 1.
Got an 8.
Really?
Negative 1.
I don't want to tell you what I got.
What'd you
Even with
get?
disadvantage,
I got
on
a
Flash of
1.
Genius, I got a 18.
I got 9.
Okay. So the doctor is actually, you vaguely recall what this is, even with an 18. You heard something about draconic marks appearing on people. You know that sometimes it's just a matter of being born into the right house. But you have heard rumors of them randomly appearing sometime on people, but you're not quite sure what they do.
I'm not entirely sure what this exactly means, but dragon marks normally just don't appear unless you're from the dragon mark houses.
If it's a dragon mark, does that mean there was a dragon here last night and the dragon breathed on us or something?
Yeah, is
I
that
don't
what that
like
means?
dragons unless they're like water dragons.
So
Would they know about the history of the dragon mark houses?
Yeah, they would have heard about the houses. House Thrash is prominent in Droam, with the half-orc and human leaders going around doing stuff for the city.
Do we know which one this is?
This isn't tied to a specific house. This one doesn't look like any of this marks you've seen. It's like an off-white mark. It wraps around your wrist a couple times, and then the hand kind of marks out with the maw like facing like that gap of your thumb and index finger.
Is this gonna affect my abilities?
This will affect
Sing a
my
song.
posters.
Okay, I'm gonna do something. I want to see if my magic is still in me.
What if I can't draw anymore? Right.
And then she's
Maybe it'll make you write better.
I know,
take
right?
a step
Maybe.
away from Latimer.
I am going to and I'm gonna like where the customs are, not directly at nobody. I'm going to throw a fairy fire towards all the clothes to make them like glow with a sand and like a sand color glitter, or with mixed with a blue ocean type of glitter together.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna see if I can still draw. So I just take out, for some reason I brought a bunch of my paper with me besides what we did last night, and a bunch of my markers and pens. So I just start just frantically trying to draw something on the paper.
Did it
Yeah,
work?
nothing changes. Maybe,
It
maybe
did,
your
it
hands
did.
are a little sore because both of you guys took damage from the tattoos, but besides that, it's fine. It seems to
Yes.
affect the thing.
Check out Polly's talons.
The magic is
No,
still here.
The Polly and Claymont do not have a tattoo. They are fine.
Guys, this is a good thing. This is we have a mystery here to figure out. And isn't that so exciting?
It could
Give
be an
me
That
adventure
is
to
true.
find it.
That is
Everyone give
pretty
me a
cool.
perception check.
Is it
I like
involving
mysteries.
sight?
Yeah.
Ugh.
22.
Selomit.
Perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
7.
Why are my
Cool.
rolls so bad? I got a 2.
You're
Big old
so
3.
horrible.
So,
Well, everyone else is
7.
panicking. Herman and Hawk, you see Avug appear next to you. Need
Put
you
my hand in
sits
my
to
pocket.
come. Need you sits to come with me. Sora Maina's here. She's asking for the sits of you.
It was
So,
Hawk.
what?
nothing? Just
Okay.
Hawk, maybe? No, I don't know.
So, as I'm walking out, by the way, during that Coliseum thing yesterday, this is the one that was looking into the crowd and smiling, right?
No, this is the big one, the big
Oh.
hulking one that was pacing angrily back and forth. She's
Okay.
You know her as the leader of the sisters who runs the military.
Okay. The more seer-like one kind of looked into the crowd and smiled, so she might have seen this. Just a heads up. I'll
But this
walk
wasn't
out.
there yesterday.
No, but she's a seer.
Mm,
Yeah.
Well,
but
you
this
guys,
will
this
be
is- gets-
fine.
This just gets more and more exciting.
I
Yeah,
know.
This is
he
definitely
leads
a
you
mystery.
to a private room. Larimar, you know that Larimar and Brooke, you know this is where the madam usually handles her own business.
Mhm.
She runs a couple side businesses, nothing illegal, but stuff that gets her a little more money. The madam sets aside the room all elegantly. You walk in, Sora Main is there, but also the seer is there as well. Sora Taraza is sitting there as well, and they have a full guard. You see both Druzel and Corona are there. You see a couple troll guards and a couple ogre guards trying to surround them. And Sora Taraza leans back. She's like, "Please, dearies, please have a seat. We need to have a little conversation."
I thank
I'm
you.
gonna
This
make
is so
sure he's
exciting.
between all the
What's
guards
Drusilla
and
doing
Zen.
here?
Do you promise us adventure?
She chuckles. Something like that. Please grab a seat. Grab a seat. She waves her hand and like 6 chairs just like sweep under your legs and carry you in front of her.
And Zen's like obviously like a young college girl, so she's like kind of like starstruck a little bit that Drusilla is there. So she's just kind of like shy. She just like freezes instantly.
Come here, Brooke. It's like we are in the face.
Drizzle notices that and just looks over at Zen and gives her a little wink.
And Zen's like, like
I fan Zen's face.
You just hear Herman say, "No."
Grandpa, I'm old enough to find boys attractive.
As you guys start talking amongst yourself, Maina just slams her hand down the desk, shattering it. Quiet.
Oh.
Traz lets you. Sorry about my sister. She gets a little temperamental. I'm sure the 6 of you by now have woken up with something new, perhaps?
Yes.
Yes, look.
Yeah, what the hell is this?
That is my doing.
You did this?
Do you talk to us?
Did any of you notice me in a trance yesterday during the event?
Yep, then looking into the crowd and smiling.
Yes.
I was very busy with some muscles.
I'm sure you guys noticed Katra's absence at the event as well.
Maybe?
Yar.
She's been, well, first let me preface this by saying this doesn't leave this room. She's been missing for a week.
Oh.
We've been having a changeling in our employee, made some appearances as her to keep it under wraps, but starting to be worried. So we held the event to get all of you in one place so I could better have a vision, and the 6 of you are our best chance of finding her, apparently.
Really?
So
You're screwed.
we're gonna be like heroes? I get to fight for something? Like
I have a question.
Is it okay for us to talk now?
You can talk now.
This is so exciting! We're gonna
so cool.
Oh my gosh!
unravel
Finally, we got our break.
and we get to unravel a mystery, guys. This is such a big mystery. This is gonna
Another
be so fun.
adventure.
We get to be heroes and make a
Somebody-
difference in the world.
If somebody can make her disappear, you think we need to go after them?
Yes, we are more than capable.
It doesn't
Yes.
seem to be of any nefarious means we could find, so we think it might be an inside job.
Maybe she escaped for
The
love.
people in this room are the only ones for sure we know are clean. Doesn't have any contact with anyone else.
Do you think she ran away with somebody she loved? Maybe she met somebody and they just ran to the sunset and they're just like so in love and they wanted to start a whole new life.
Maybe. And also, did you pick me because of my activist work? Like, did you see it around the town and the college? Is that why you chose me and
Karaza
Grandpa?
starts like doing this and looking down for a second. And
Yeah,
just,
Herman is doing the
just kind of
same
motions.
thing.
I mean, I have done a lot of stuff at the college. Like, I made a lot of posters.
Maida
fought
just
for-
like reaches in front of the 3 girls and is like, stop it.
So
Yes,
I'm guessing
ma'am.
if she just walked off, the good seer here would be able to track that pretty easily. So there's
Yeah.
something else going on, right?
We don't know. We think someone in the council or in the capital might have took her.
Okay, so
And
actual
to
kidnapping.
take her means they'd have to have either good backing or has to be someone powerful that's connected to the capital. We're not really sure what all there is to find, but all we know is we have a week to find her, from what I could see. And for some reason, the 6 of you were the best help we had. I can't leave the city. Maina has to direct the city in Katra's absence, and I can't leave too often because of my visions. So we're kind of short-staffed on who can we send. Druzel here has to stay to protect the last 2 of us. So kind of our only option. We had to throw that Coliseum event just to try to find a viable group. And for some reason, it's the 6 of you.
Right.
Whoever picked it made a great choice.
You
They
don't,
really did.
I'm going to say now you don't really have a choice in this matter. But at the same time, if you do find her, we will reward you. We are benevolent. It's just we really need our sister back. Without here, if anyone finds out she's gone, the city can go pretty bad pretty fast.
Oof.
As I'm sure you can figure that out for yourselves.
How
Yeah.
benevolent.
Don't these usually come with something attached? How
What are you
wise
talking
is-
about, Grandpa?
Usually, they have some type of ability it manifests. It might not manifest for you guys right away. It usually fine tunes to the person. I can't really pick much up on Dragon Marks. They're hard to even establish a connection to give you one. Took the whole event. I'm sure you guys didn't see me snap out until the very end. What was that, like a 4-hour event? They're very hard to manipulate. I'm probably the best on this side of Corvair that can do so. So I'm sure they'll awaken probably in a day or two. But I'm sure it'll be beneficial to help you guys track her down. The only leads I could think of is to talk to the council at the House Thras. They might be able to help. We trust the three of them. Maybe head there later today, tomorrow. Just you have a week to find her before something bad happens to her is all I can figure out.
You know what kind of bad thing, and how benevolent are you?
We're benevolent as long as you do your best to find her, and we can trust that you did. Then nothing will come to you if you don't find her. We'll be too busy and occupied. But if I do find out that you guys half-heartedly found her, well, Maina has another Coliseum event planned.
All right, let's get my will prepped. Here we go.
Is there any more information you can give us to, like, help track her down better?
There's not a lot. Like I said, it had to be someone connected to the city itself that frequents it quite a bit. They were able to get in. There was no security alarms triggered. None of the guards noticed anything. The only thing we even noticed she was gone was her desk was still left like messy. She's very deep freeze, so that's kind of what tipped us off at first and made me look into it. So whoever it was must have been with her during like a night meeting or something and took her.
So you think she knows the person who took her?
Yeah, she probably definitely knows and at least trusts this person, but we're not
So
sure this could be.
there you go. It could have been what I said, but she was tricked that it was love, but it was actually not love. They were tricking her that they loved her, and then they took her away. She's like, oh no, I'm trapped. No.
And I have a question.
She laughs a little bit.
And I have a question.
You don't know Katra very often, but she's not the type to say play for keeps. She likes to keep her options open.
Ooh, she sounds interesting.
Out of
And
curiosity,
I have a question. Oh, you go first, Doctor.
can I make an insight check to see what her level of certainty on everyone in this room is innocent? Or is that too far past?
Sure, go for it.
And I have a question, madam. Oh, unless Brooke, you have to say something?
You go.
18.
Okay, mine's kind of more of a silly question, but say we find her. This is probably out of the question me even asking this, but it's been a while because I'm in college and since I've been on a date. So if we find her, do you think you could give me a date with Drusilla?
No.
Oh, consider it. She looks over at Drusilla and he's just still like looking forward like this.
Wow, you got
Like how the British guards do it, they just turn it completely motionless. That's how he is. Except for that one wink he gave you when he saw you walk in, that he's been still.
He looks like he's so interested too, Larimar.
Ooh, maybe.
Yeah, Drizzle's about 6'6", jacked, and dark red skin with flowing black hair and black
maybe
eyes.
he's into shorter chicks.
Maybe. And maybe we can find someone for you and Brooke too.
Oh, yes.
Can I tell?
I think I'm right here
through this
for another thing.
conversation-
I think the doctor had something.
Yeah, the doctor insight check 18. You know she definitely trusts her sister, and she definitely trusts Drizzle and Corone. You do see her eye the guard a little bit, the guards that are in here. But they're trolls and ogres. They don't look too smart compared to some of the more well-known ones here in the city that actually do normal jobs. He seems like just kind of general grunts. So she doesn't trust them, but she doesn't think they're capable of doing anything. So
Can I tell through the conversation if she's been telling the truth?
Yeah, give me an insight.
Ooh, can I do an insight check too?
Sure.
16.
Yeah, she's definitely telling the truth.
I got a 2, so.
Zen, you're too busy staring at Jerusalem. You're not paying attention to the conversation.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, Herman, she definitely has a sense of urgency in her voice that you can definitely tell she's worried about her sister above all else.
So what was the name of that house that you said we should go ask questions at first?
House Thrask. They're on the edge of town. They kind of stay on the edges of wherever they establish bases so they can go out and do their find-in business that they do.
Anybody?
Just go there and see the leaders. There is, let's see. Kundar Ashta and Derek Develderin. And then the new council member, Utat Dethrash, just took over for his mom. His mom passed the last couple weeks.
Could you write that down, Justin?
Yeah,
I'll give you you guys the names. They're pretty hard to read.
Right.
So
I'm like,
I'll give you the NPC names after the recording's over.
Can I ask one more question? Is there anybody new that she would have been around that could potentially have taken her, like that you would have known in her life?
No, she's just been doing normal city council meetings, the daily check-ins with a member of the council from the house, Thrask. Haven't really noticed anything off.
Is anybody else missing?
What was that?
Good call.
Is anybody else missing?
No, it's just her.
So about the business with House Thrask, my understanding is that they do run a business, and my understanding is we're all relatively broke. So how does that work? Do we get a line of credits?
This is anything personally done for us would just come out of our tab. She snaps her fingers, and Corone brings over like a written scroll. You see her pull a little stamp, and the sister stamps it and gives it to you. And it's a right that says that they're employing their services on her behalf. Just show them this. It'll be free of charge. They'll help you to the best of their abilities. Hopefully they can give you a good lead.
I'll hand it to the doctor.
Yeah, I'm going to put that in my little bag of holding pocket.
And I'm going to...
Herman begins making a mental list of other things they could have them do for free while they're there.
Go, son.
And I'm gonna whisper, thank you. And okay, girl. And I'm gonna whisper to Herman or Grandpa. I'm gonna say, Grandpa, do you really think this is safe? We don't really know these people.
Oh no, this is not going to be safe. But we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
He shows you the mark on his hand.
That's true.
Excuse me.
Don't worry about it. I got you.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Yes.
So you said that nobody else was missing, but I've been with pirates before. So people might be missing, but maybe there are other things that could be missing, not necessarily people. Anything missing from her?
Nothing that we noticed. You guys are welcome to, after you talk to the house, come and search her quarters if you want. Maybe you can find something we didn't see.
We can try to find maybe some clues for the mystery.
Yeah, why don't you guys
I like that.
head out now and head to talk to the leaders there at the house, and we will cordon off her area for you guys.
And we can come inside of your house?
Yes, you can come inside our area.
This is such an honor.
I'm so excited, guys.
Gonna see the inside of the
sister's like
house.
a very old looking, like wind up clock, like little stopwatch looking thing. She's like, meet back here in say 2 hours. Corone will meet you here and she'll escort you to our house.
Of course he will.
Quick question. This whole law thing, since we're acting on behalf of you, do laws apply anymore? Or are we exempt from them?
Laws apply within reason. If you need to bend a law to find her, that's fine. But you got to do it on the sly. You can't just publicly break laws. This is all under wraps. So they won't. Only these people in this room know you're working for us, and the house once you show them that document.
Close the door first. Got it.
Yes.
I'm going to telepathically talk to Hawk and be like, go, make it happen. Do it. No more rent problems.
I'm just going to be nodding like I'm thinking to myself.
But we have business to take care of. We have to go. You see the guards start gathering around
Goodbye,
her.
my ladies.
Yeah, you
Goodbye,
you
lady.
see the two ogres pull out like this contraption and like pull it open. And it's like one of those like on-in like carry. You can put someone in and carry them on, and they just put the nice old seer in there, put it on their shoulders and walk her out. And then Maina stops at the door to look back and she's like, "Make haste! Don't make us wait too long." And slams the door. You actually see the hinges break a little bit.
As they're leaving, Herman will holler out, "Thanks for paying the bar tab from last night."
She just shakes her head and walks off.
I don't even want to know how much you spent, Grandpa.
Yeah, but you guys have a 2-hour time limit to be back at the bar.
Even though it was free.
Didn't cost me anything.
The house is probably 30
I know, but I
minutes
wonder
from
how
where
much
you're
you
at,
got.
so you don't have a ton of time to get there and back.
Okay. So I think, guys, we need to first of all get dressed for adventure. We have a mystery to discover. So we need to get ready. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, Brooke. We're gonna get ready. We're gonna put all of our things on. Don't forget anything that you might need. Bring all your tools. Bring all of your things that you need to for whatever we're gonna encounter. I don't know. And let's get there.
I'm so excited too. I'm gonna bring my best art supplies too, so I can draw along the way some things that we see.
Maybe bring some other mechanism of defenses or attacks just in case. We don't know what we're gonna find. You know, you need to always be ready.
That's true. I have my teal shield. I'll bring that.
Yeah.
Just look down at my full set of adventuring gear that's under my cloak, or cape rather. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna grab some food for the road while you guys are getting ready.
Oh yeah,
that's a
and
good
drinks.
Ooh,
Yeah.
food. Yes.
Good job.
You guys head to the bar. Do you see the madam? You can kind of tell she might have heard a little bit, but it doesn't seem that.
Of course she did.
She doesn't really
knows
say
everything
anything.
what
She
is
just like
happening.
she just looks at the sits of you and nods, and you see Sit's badge on the bartender on the bar counter with your guys' names on them.
Mama madam, you're so awesome.
No
Oh,
problem.
thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Much obliged.
Sounds like you guys don't have a lot of time. You guys better get going.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm ready to go if you guys are ready to go.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Yes, I go and kiss the madam in both of her cheeks, give her a hug, and we get out.
I do the exact same thing and leave.
She just
It's
laughs.
customary. She's French. It's chic.
Okay. So you guys start leaving. On your way out, you start going downtown. You go through the back roads. Like, you guys know the roads quite a bit to get there in the fastest way. You get about 10 minutes away from the house. Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
26.
It is 4.
12.
15.
22. 22.
I would like to point out I have a passive of 23.
You roll really high on Herman. The street's completely empty, and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Seems eerily quiet.
Where are the street vendors and the busing of the people?
Maybe it's part of the mystery.
I'm gonna.
Ooh.
Maybe.
I'll send Polly up and throw my vision into her eyes and take a look around.
Yeah, she doesn't see anything.
Maybe we should take cover. I just don't. This isn't. I'm getting bad vibes. This is no.
Ooh, you think something might be coming? And,
Hey,
and Brooke immediately starts searching the sky for something.
Zen, give me
Yes.
a dexterity save.
Oh gosh. Ooh, nice. I actually got a bad number. I got an 8.
What's your modifier?
I thought it was rolling over to 15 and then it ended up being an 8. That was weird.
Okay.
Plus 5.
Okay, so 13. It's not bad.
Yep.
Not good enough though. As
Oh great.
you look down and you see a little metal ball that starts flashing red and start beeping really fast, and it explodes at your feet.
Okay, I can't warn anybody. Like it just happens.
Nope, you didn't make your save. You take 6 points of fire damage.
That's not too bad.
And I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative. And this is where we are going to end it.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh,
So give me those initiative rolls.
Oh my gosh!
this is intense.
Wow, I got a grand total of a 5 for initiative.
Okay.
Ooh, not
21.
8.
Ooh, I actually got a 19 this time.
There
Yay.
you go.
17.
17.
3 point was 2-3.
Okay, 3.
3.13.
And David?
Did you roll it?
Yep.
I got a 21.
Oh, okay, cool. And that's where we'll pick it back up, everybody. Thanks for watching the first episode of Naturally Monstrous. Let's see what happens next time, as they seem to have been jumped by some pretty decently armed people.
I'm gonna guess a
Oh.
fight. Just,
Yeah.
just
News to me.
Pretty
Random
good
guess.
idea.
Some intense stuff's about to go down.
Oh no! It's about to go down.
Thanks, everyone, for
And
watching.
the series
Have a good
lasts
night.
2 episodes.
Dun, dun.
You guys don't want to
Everybody's
miss out
destroyed.
on this.
Gone.
Are you ready for this?